All right, our correspondent Femi Akande joins us live now from Switzerland, of course, to talk to us about that. Femi, tell us the direction that the Vice President will be looking at this summit.
Hi, Ikechukwu. Well, the Vice President will be engaging world leaders talking about the responsible deployment of artificial intelligence, because this seems like the new crude oil for the world, and Nigeria is also looking at exploring the opportunities, harnessing the potential in this critical technology sector. Also talking about climate resilience, agriculture, and also talking about the growth of the non-oil sector, especially its contribution to the country's GDP, and how the reforms introduced by the Bola Tinubu administration is helping turning the economy around and making it suitable, quite interesting and attractive for investors. And that's also the reason why the Nigerian House has been or will be opened tomorrow. It's the first time that Nigeria will be having a pavilion at in Davos at the World Economic Forum, so that it will now be easy for investors, foreign direct investors, to meet opportunities, interact with government officials, and quickly translate from talks into reality, bringing in these investments into Nigeria that will create jobs, create economic opportunities for Nigerians. And also that hub that has been opened in Davos, that's the Nigerian House now at the World Economic Forum, would also ensure that Nigeria always has representation at these global stage where the world's elites gather, yearly to talk about economic outlook for the year, and also discuss opportunities, global opportunities that exist.
All right, Femi, give us a sense of the Nigerian delegation and how strategic that they are.
Well, as expected, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Tuga, is the one leading. We have also seen a strong representation from the Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment. She's in charge of that. Nigeria House opened at the Alps here in Davos. She will also be coordinating along with her team that Nigeria House has been opened. She says that they are going to launch some playbooks of the President Tinubu's economic reforms. Those playbooks will be on display there for foreign investors to come and see and know exactly the opportunities that exist and be able to identify, be able to invest in Nigeria. And she has been the one driving that process, looking at increasing Nigeria's investment portfolio, especially the investments coming from Europe and other parts. But there's all of this is also coming at a very chaotic time in the world, where Nigeria is trying not to be distracted by the sanctions and the tariffs, or the threat of tariffs coming from President Donald Trump, the slow economic growth we're seeing in Europe, and all other wars that are threatening growth and development around the world. Nigeria is ensuring that despite all of this, it also latches onto the opportunities that exist and projects Nigeria as an investment destination for people who don't want to go to these parts of the world because of the economic uncertainty that currently exists there, to let them know that Nigeria is stable economically, including politically, and looking at the books, the economy is also showing signs of growth and recovery, and also projections by the IMF and other global bodies also suggest that the trajectory, the economic trajectory of the country is on an upward rise. And that's what Nigeria will be talking about, showcasing at the World Economic Forum.
All right, Femi Akande, correspondent, many thanks indeed for, of course, talking to us about the Vice President's visit to Switzerland.